So we will continue our discussion about this reinforced macrophages. So in the previous videos we have understood how they have designed their CAR macrophages that contains both this CAR that is optimally expressed on the macrophages. At the same time it will also activate the STING agonist. It will also activate the macrophages through this STING agonist. So we will continue our discussions. So in this video we will discuss the results of their enhanced anti-tumor efficacies. Though we have covered some of the results in the previous videos, we continued those result sections in this video also. So here what it is, so results that we are discussing are the in vitro results. So what they did in the first experiment in this figure, so they co-cultured these B16F10 cells with the macrophages that are treated with different lipid nanoparticles, and one of them is their optimized CAR reinforced macrophages, that is uh, the lipid nanoparticles which has the PS at the optimum compositions. At the same time it will also has the CAR and the STING agonist, and that is shown here, and that is represented as CAR-PS-sLNP, and the other conditions are shown here. First one is this PBS, which is the negative control, and second one this CAR-PS-LNP. It does not have the STING agonist. The third one does not have the CAR. It only has the STING agonist. So here we can see that the STING agonist in all the three cases, the maximum expressions or maximum phagocytosis are observed in this in the case where they have both the CAR and the STING agonist, compared to the other two cases that we can see. The quantitative results are shown in the figure B. Thereafter they also check the other tumors viabilities, and we can see that other tumors viabilities are minimum in the case where it has both the CAR and the STING agonist, so indicating that their optimum conditions gives the best results so far. So in the tumor microenvironment, one of the main challenge is to maintain the anti-tumor efficacies for a longer duration of time. So in order to check that functions, what it is, they once the phagocytosis of this CAR macrophages occurs, they check whether the macrophages maintain the M2 type phenotype or M1 type phenotype. So they check the M2 type markers or M1 type markers, that is CD86, and they can see that it is highly expressed in this CAR-PS-sLNP, and it has the pro-inflammatory or the anti-tumorigenic response. So this shows a positive results that the macrophages maintained the M1 type phenotype. At this macrophages with this CAR-PS-sLNP maintain the M1 type phenotype significantly higher compared to the other case. And when they check it for the M2 type phenotypes, which has this CD206, using this CD206 markers, they can see that it is very low in their case where they have both the CAR and the STING agonist, indicating that their CAR reinforced macrophages has the elongated anti-tumor efficacy, might have the elongated anti-tumor efficacies even in the tumor microenvironment. So once validating these two functions, they now check the antigen presentation ability of these macrophages. So in order to do that, they co-cultured the conditioned macrophages with the BF16 this B16F10 cells along with this ovalbumin expressed B16F10 cells. Here they co-cultured the conditioned macrophages with ovalbumin expressed B16F10, and then they check the presentation of the ovalbumin peptide on the macrophages on the major histocompatibility complex or MSC1 presentation of this ovalbumin peptide. And what they are able to see that in this case also, following the same trends that we have seen previously, this CAR-PS-sLNP shows the highest antigen ovalbumin peptide presentations compared to the other cases, indicating that their optimum conditions which has the CAR. At the same time, they also have the activations, this co-stimulatory activations, the distinct agonist. Both of them has a synergetic effect to provide the optimum anti-tumor efficacies against the tumors. This is what is shown in the in vitro results in this figure. If you need to understand more about these experiments in detail, you can go through the reference that has been provided in the description. That's all for this video. Thank you for your time.